The majority leader, Osei Kyei-Mensah-Bonsu, accused the Speaker of threatening to stall the approval processes for the 2022 budget if an allocation of 1.72 billion cedis was not made to Parliament.
The day when this budget came to be presented, you were in the chamber, right? And you all saw that after the finance minister had walked in, we had to be at the Speaker's office for close to 1 hour. We were not coming out. Why weren't we coming out? We're not coming out because we had a speaker who told the finance minister that because he had not given Parliament an amount of 1.72 billion that he, the speaker, has requested the finance minister to give to Parliament, he, the speaker, was going to ensure that his budget was rejected. That is what happened that day. And he threatened him that this budget is going to be rejected by Parliament. And even said to him that he doesn't want to remind him of what his own father did to President Hillary Liman. That was the speaker. So all that is playing out. Is it to satisfy what the speaker indicated at the very beginning of the presentation of the budget, that this budget, you made sure the budget was rejected? Is that the case? The people of this country ought to know the mindset of this speaker with respect to this budget. So all this playing out, really, and that is why he sits and elects to leave the chamber to create problems.
This, he says, accounts for the Speaker's posturing all through the deliberations during the budget meeting.
We are where we are, in my view, because of the fact that the Speaker left without any communication. And the second day, when we adjourned to 9 o'clock, I called him. He couldn't pick for whatever reason. And sometimes he calls me. Sometimes he calls me when he sees my call that he might have missed. But on Tuesday, he didn't call. So we went into the chamber. And because of what had happened the previous day, and given what colleagues in the NDC were saying, that what was going to happen on Tuesday was going to be worse. And the champon was on air, on various platforms. That the Sinra no de and the BBC Parliament, the Bechain the Sinra. If you have a member of Parliament talk that way, what does it mean? That perhaps the Speaker has communicated to them that he's not coming. And they were resolved that they will not allow any of the speakers to vote. So we waited until we had said we're going to meet at 9. 9 o'clock, the Speaker gave no indication. 10 o'clock, then we decided to sit. And the leadership, myself, Haruna, Muntaka, my chief whip, Afenyo, and the others, we came together and said, given where we are, we need to have the first deputy speaker to preside for us to take an adjournment. And then hope and pray that between the day of adjournment and the day of reconvening, which we suggested possibly 18th of January, it will be a long enough time for us to put our heads together, brainstorm, to find common ground, such that when we come back on the 18th, cool heads will prevail in order for us to be able to transact business.